All right, let's talk about the positional needs that's not so needy, but they got to be filled for the Detroit Lions. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Let me say this to all my Detroiters out here. All y'all out here wearing those scarves, masks, and all that type of stuff, if it ain't a medical mask, a real medical mask, it ain't really helping you get the shit, all right? You know, you got to get you, if you want to continue to reuse masks, the reuse a mask and a real mask, you have to get you one of these masks right here, where you put it in the microwave after you get done, or you spray it down with Lysol. All that scarf and shit, that's not helping your cause at all. It's not helping you. Let me say that first. You might as well just don't wear the shit. It's not helping. It's a reason why you have a medical mask and what's right here in the mask, it blocks out what you're breathing in. That mask ain't doing you no good. Because once you use it, it's not made of that material it need to be made of. So I just want to put some free game out there. But hey, hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the videos. Best way to help the channel. And yeah, kind of talk about some needs that's maybe not so needy, like the receiver position. People saying they got to draft a receiver. They got to draft a receiver. They are owed that receiver. You know what I'm saying? You know, they got to give some more speed at the receiver position, but it's not high priority right now. A receiver probably not going to come in and help you this year. It's more going to be a developmental type of position, and they do need somebody that can get down the field other than Marvin Hall, who just run that deep crossing post route or just deep routes. They need a technician as far as route running that's explosive. You know, Jerry Jeudy would be a great fit for what the Lions do opposite Kenny Galladay, somebody that can operate in the slot on the outside. CD Lamb would be pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But you got guys like Ferguson deep in the draft. You got some guys there, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to get to that point where they can draft guys like that, because it's not a need. You probably going to look in the 4th or 5th round. They're going to take a developmental guy that can get down the field, and hopefully he materialize like Kenny Galladay. You know what I'm saying? So you know, looking at that position, that might just be something that you got to address early next year, or you got to address in free agency. But they need some explosiveness on that side of the field, man. They need somebody that can get down the field, man. They need a Will Fuller to Kenny Galladay. They need a Deshaun Jackson to Kenny Galladay. They need somebody that can take a bubble screen deep, 5-yard hitch or a bubble screen and take it to the crib. They need somebody that can put fear in the defense where they got to back up and respect him. You know, but it's just a need. It's just a need. It's going to be a need that's just not that high on the priority list. You look at it, they need a left tackle, development left tackle before that. They need a right tackle, because Big V is, I'm telling you, he's a guard. I'm already telling you what he is. He can play some tackle, but he a guard. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at that aspect of it. You're looking at they need a defensive lineman. They need multiple linemen in this draft. They got 2 defensive tackles, that I respect. Shelton to a certain point, and I respect Hand. But you can't count on them to be your every snap, your primary defensive tackles. Hand, he getting injured, and Shelton is just, he not that good. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be that star that's going to put pressure up the middle. This is my opinion on it. Then you're just looking at other needs. You still need a corner, You still don't like the linebackers, but hey, they love them. So also, you're looking at another need nobody talking about. You talk about the punter position. They need a punter. So that's going to be, I don't think they signed one yet. They can always get one off the street, but I'm thinking they looking to draft a punter. So they need a punter. So nobody talking about punter is very, very important in flipping the field position. A great punter, that you need it. They can pin you inside the 5 and get a defensive chance to, score a safety or score a touchdown or flip the field position. So, a punter, something nobody's talking about. Nobody. And you also, you get into, the other smaller needs as far as they was booty on special teams last year. So you're looking at guys that they got to be able to make tackles on special teams. They got to be able to do their jobs on special teams and stuff of that nature. You go ahead and you look at other positions that are needs, but they may not be able to fill them. Linebackers. They feel like they done their job with Reggie Ragland. You got Jerry Davis, Christian Jones, Jamie Collins, Tavai, but still, it's one of the weaker positions in the league. And as far as their position group, it's weak. Jamie Collins, 32, he could fall off a cliff anytime. Reggie Ragland wasn't really a starter in Kansas City. Big, slow guy. Jared Davis, just an athlete trying to play football. Tavai, we got to hope that he make that step this year. Christian Jones, if anything, he a good depth guy, special team guy. He's not a starter. They linebacker core athleticism is atrocious. Tavai might be like, other than Collins and Tavai and Davis, you talking about the guys they can put out there. Jones is just a thumper. Ragland is a thumper. What happens when you got a spy, you got to catch a Lamar Jackson or Deshaun Watson come here this season? It's going to be a problem. This defense is great for statue quarterbacks in the pocket, but those are becoming obsolete. Look at the top 3 quarterbacks that's coming out this year. Joe Burrows, Tua Tagovailoa, and you got Justin Herbert. And Jordan Love, take 4. They all mobile. So, I mean, has it been a time in history, as many years in a row as you had mobile quarterbacks? No. So and then they have these big thud linebackers, and they can't even stop the run. Big issue. You got all these big, strong linebackers, and you still terrible at stopping the run. Tell me how that works out. Tell me how that works out. That's all I'm saying. But also want to talk about, I was on one of the Lions group thread, and they were talking about how Bob Quinn loves versatility. And I came to this conclusion. Versatility may not be a good thing. Let me say this. It may not be a good thing. If you good at 5 or 6 different things, but not great at once, this is the reason why they're in the situation they is. It's good to have guys that can plug in here, play multiple positions, but if you ain't elite or good or great, whatever adjective you want to use at one position, if you good at right tackle, you solid at guard, you okay at center, I can get by a couple games with some help at you at left tackle. How's you helping me? Filling a team with guys that are versatile is cool, but usually the versatile guys is not great at one position. You know what I'm saying? They gotta find a player that's a great right tackle, that's a great right guard, that's a great middle linebacker, that's a great defensive tackle. Not that he can play the 3 technique and he can play the nose tackle and he can play a little bit. Nah, they filling out this team with guys that's versatile. But the one thing they missing is with versatile guys, the reason they are versatile because they not great at one position. Can I get an amen? So that's a problem. We're looking at guys with versatility. That's the problem. They not elite at one thing. So you got to find some guys that are elite at one thing. For real. You got to find your guys that are elite at one thing. You got to have those guys. You got to have your versatile guys too. You got to have your Adrian Waddles, your Terrell Crosbys. You know what I'm saying? You got to have those guys. Don't get it twisted. But versatility, those guys not good at one thing. People bring up Pro Football Focus grades. They graded Desmond Trufant better than Darius Slay in 9 games last year. Anybody that watched the television know that's not true. Don't tell me about Pro Football Focus. It's one of the biggest malarkeys. I'm tired of deep analytics, plus, minus, all that bull jive they doing in the NBA, NFL. I can care less. I can look. Pro Football Focus don't tell you your circumstances. They don't. They don't tell you how. They don't tell you. He playing in a system that's harder to play man coverage in. They only rushing 3. He covering for 10 Mississippi versus Desmond Trufant, who covering for 3 Mississippi. They don't tell you. That's what I said before. Anybody that got a brain, you use your eyes and see who good. Like in New York, they saying Sam Darnold is good. Use your eyes and tell me if Sam Darnold good. No, he not. Use your eyes. Use your eyes. No, they the same one that said Ezekiel Elliott wasn't a top back. he won a top 5 running back. You out your mind coming into last season. He was the truth. Talking about putting Saquon Barkley above him. No offense to Saquon Barkley, but he get all his plays off one chunk yardage plays. You know what I'm saying? But like I said before, that's the problem with versatility. It can get you hurt. It's always a yin and yang, a good and a bad, positive, negative when you're talking about these things. But let me know what you guys think. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. We gone.